You might have heard last week, there's an individual, a 19-year-old named Jack Sweeney, who runs a Twitter account, who was approached with a very interesting offer from one Elon Musk, wanting him to shut it down. Well, he's apparently decided not to. We're gonna give you all the details. So he says he was offered $5,000 from the richest man in the history of men to shut down his Twitter account, which tracked his jet. He says he refused the offer because it wasn't enough to replace the satisfaction he gets from running the account, which I respect both in general and the specific way that was expressed. Mwah. Just love it. I just really like having this Twitter account, buddy. Anyway, you can see the Twitter account here. It's at Elon Jet. I mean, don't follow it. That would really anger Elon Musk. We're just showing it to you so that you do not follow it. I don't want to drive it up to have more Twitter followers than me. That's the last thing I want. Anyway, it's one of 15 different accounts that the 19-year-old has set up, generally tracking the private plane movement of different incredibly rich tech-related people. Musk's tracker was the most popular. You know what I love about this little, now just a week-old article? It was listed as having 83,000 followers. Now it's at 223,000. So a bit of a Barbara Streisand effect happening there, buddy. But anyway, Elon says, look, maybe we can debate this. He says it's a security issue. I don't want people to know what city my plane is flying to for security reasons. Okay, we live in a country of crazies. That's true. Francesca, is that a legitimate fear you think he should have?
I don't know. Every flight I take can pretty much be tracked, is always being tracked. Usually, I don't fly on private jets.
Yeah.
So no, bro, you're the richest man on earth. I think we should know what you're up to. We're gonna talk about Succession a little later on. I would like to know where the Murdoch's jets are flying. What deals are they making? Why are they? And also, not only that, but it is just interesting generally to know and to see how much like fossil fuels and carbon is being burned by the rich and powerful. I dig it. I love this guy.
Yeah, I think. Look, obviously, I don't like the normalization of violence, and this wouldn't really be political, but like I don't want crazies doing anything or whatever. I despise virtually every word that Elon Musk has said for the last his life. I don't want anything weird done or threats or anything like that. That said, it is in public information. And by the way, if he shut it down, it would be very easy for someone else to bring it back up. So it's a bit of a short-sighted thing, but I get it. He reached out to him. He apparently DM'd Sweeney and said, how about $5,000 for this account and generally helping make it harder for crazy people to track me? Sweeney responded, sounds doable, account and all my help. Any chance to up that to 50,000? He said, I've done a lot of work on this and 5K is not enough. He told that to reporters. He said, I have a lot of fun working on this. Here's the thing. I don't want to run the numbers, but I am willing to bet that you could not cut off a fraction of a penny to be an appropriate comparison to what $5,000 is for him to what that fraction of a penny would be for me. $5,000. He asked for 50,000. Musk has not responded. The dude has hundreds of billions of dollars. If he actually cared about this enough to DM a guy, you're gonna give him $5,000 and that's it?
Okay, both of these people do not know how to negotiate. Let me, master haggler. No, you ask for $1 million. I'm sorry, 50,000, if not 5. If we're working with 5s, ask for 5 million. You have pleasure, my friend. Do not let Elon Musk take your pleasure. He's already gonna be owning our children and putting them to work on the spaceship. You know, right? He's gonna own us at one point. So you gotta own him a little bit. You gotta preempt this. Also, my guess is he spends about more than 5 million a year on security, right? You gotta have a bodyguard. You gotta have people helping, keeping you safe.
Yeah, 100%.
He easily spends that.
And I don't want him to have to. Let's be clear about that. I don't want anyone to do this sort of thing specifically to intimidate or whatever. He says he's doing it to demonstrate his tech prowess for his LinkedIn and stuff like that. And by the way, someone's saying, John, he doesn't have that actual money in the bank. I understand that. I want to be very clear. I know that he doesn't have it in the bank. You know what he does have? A lot of money in the bank. I bet he has that. It just the $5,000 just seems like so so condescending.
He has 5 million in the bank. I'm sorry. He's got at least 5 million in the bank.
Millions and millions of dollars in the bank. Anyway, it just like, and by the way, you offered $5,000 to him. Okay, well, back when you offered it, it had 83,000 Twitter followers. So what I've learned from cryptocurrency and NFTs is that the value of something has nothing to do with anything inherent or fundamental. It is just a correlation to a number. That's all it is. It's whatever the number is. Well, now he's got 3 times the Twitter followers. That's got to be worth at least 15,000. Maybe we could start the bidding there for closing it down. Anyway, like this, it's an innovative idea on the part of the kid, and I like that he actually values his time appropriately and isn't so, desperate that he'll just take whatever the billionaire is willing to throw at him.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.